Have you ever been absolutely certain something happened, only to find out it never did? That strange experience might not just be forgetfulness. It could be something far weirder. It's called the Mandela Effect, and what it reveals about your brain will blow your mind. The Mandela Effect is when large groups of people misremember the same thing. It's not just a few individuals. Entire communities recall the same false memory. The term was coined by paranormal researcher Fiona Broome. She was shocked to discover that many people, like her, believed Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s. But in reality, Mandela passed away in 2013. How could so many people remember something that never happened? That question gave rise to a phenomenon that's only grown in the internet age. Here are a few Mandela Effect examples you might recognize. Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes? Did Pikachu have a black tip on its tail? The Monopoly Man, monocle or no monocle? Darth Vader, Luke, I am your father, or not? Surprised yet? These tiny memory glitches challenge how we perceive the past and how easily our minds can be fooled. Let's pause and ask, how does memory actually work? Your brain doesn't store memories like a video camera. Instead, it reconstructs them. Each time you recall something, your brain rebuilds it, using logic, emotion, and context. When your brain fills in the blanks, and so does everyone else's in the same way, you get the Mandela Effect. It's collective memory based on faulty wiring. Our brains are incredibly efficient, but that efficiency comes at a cost. They don't preserve every detail. Instead, they save what's most useful. And often, what we think we remember is just the brain's best guess. Take a moment to think about a childhood memory. Chances are, parts of it are crystal clear, but others are vague. Your brain fills in the missing details using bits from other experiences, media, or even imagination. Sometimes the problem isn't bad memory, it's bad perception. Logos, lyrics, and quotes are easily misunderstood. Once you learn the wrong version, it can feel just as real as the truth. Social influence plays a big role too. We're wired to trust group consensus. If someone confidently says, "Don't you remember it this way?" you might start to believe it. Psychologists call this memory suggestibility. It's been proven in studies where people were told they were lost in a mall as a child, an event that never happened. Yet many began recalling the event, creating fake details. Memory isn't just fragile, it's malleable. We rewrite it, shape it, and often believe the version we invented. False memories affect more than cartoons. They've influenced court cases, eyewitness reports, even political events. Even simple word choices can shift your memory. In a famous experiment, participants watched a video of a car crash. When asked how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other, people estimated higher speeds than those asked how fast were they going when they bumped into each other. One word changed how people remembered the entire event. That's how easily our memories can be influenced. When memory clashes with reality, the consequences can be serious. There's a psychological term for this: confirmation bias. Once we believe something is true, our brain starts filtering new information to support it and ignores evidence that contradicts it. So, if you grew up thinking Pikachu had a black tail, your brain actively looked for proof of it and dismissed anything that said otherwise. In our last video, we explored why we forget things instantly, how the brain deletes info it finds unimportant. The Mandela Effect might be the flip side. What happens when your brain keeps wrong info and insists it's right? Some go further, suggesting parallel universes or timeline shifts. What if you remember something from an alternate reality? Science fiction? Maybe. But it sparks big questions about the nature of reality. Let's look at how technology shapes memory. Before the internet, false memories spread slowly. Now, a single viral post can amplify a mistake into a global belief. Memes, TikToks, Reddit threads, they all contribute to collective memory. Sometimes all it takes is one well-edited image to rewrite what people remember. For example, someone posts a meme saying, "Remember when Curious George had a tail?" Even if you've never thought about it, seeing it framed as a shared memory might make you second-guess yourself. Now imagine thousands of people liking, sharing, and commenting, "Yes, I remember that." Suddenly, it feels real, even if it never happened. So what does this all mean? The Mandela Effect reveals a lot more than memory flaws. It exposes how we process, trust, and share information. In the age of deepfakes, AI-generated voices, and fake news, questioning your memory isn't a weakness. It's a necessary skill. In fact, becoming aware of the Mandela Effect can make you a sharper thinker. It encourages skepticism, not cynicism, and helps you pause before accepting something just because it feels right. And when millions share a memory that turns out to be false, it reminds us that even collective certainty doesn't equal truth. This doesn't mean we should distrust all memories, but rather be aware of how flexible and fallible they are. So, was your memory fooled? Did you believe the Monopoly man had a monocle? Or that Pikachu had a black tail? Comment below with the Mandela Effect that shocked you most. Let's see how many of us share the same false memories. If you enjoyed exploring the mysteries of the mind, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next Mindscope journey.